Alright, what did the buffalo say to his son when he left for college?
Ebola, Bison.
Wait.
Hey,
I know
hey,
this
are you
one.
telling the joke? Are you telling the joke?
I apologize.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Finish the joke. I think I know it, but I think it's funny.
Calm down, take the
He
drink.
already said it was bison.
What the fuck? Who's gonna come in here and ruin the joke?
This kid walks up to his dad and he goes, "Hey dad, have you seen my sunglasses?" And the dad confidently looks at his child and says, "No, but have you seen my dad glasses?"
I don't get it.
You want to hear a pretty good joke?
You want to be on the stage? You want to be on the stage?
I
You wanna tell
was
the jokes?
asking.
Is that
I
what's going on?
do. Yeah, I do.
Alright, you guys calm down. You guys, come on, calm down.
Yeah, come on. Why don't you tell some jokes, huh?
Alright, I got a good joke for you
Can I
guys.
tell my
Okay.
jokes?
Let this guy go first. I'm gonna let this
Okay.
guy go first.
Okay,
I would like to go next.
what happens when you pop your uncle's condoms?
Oh god.
You get a cousin?
You get pregnant.
No, your dad gets pregnant.
I'm a cockroach. I don't use condoms. I don't understand.
So I was driving down the road, alright, and my dad was in the front seat because I was still a student driver at the time, and we're driving past this cemetery. It's a joke. It's a joke story. And we're driving past this cemetery, and my dad goes,
Okay, so someone
"Hey,
here wanted to
Wait,
say the
one at
body
a
color
time.
for a waifu.
Hey,
how does
wait your turn. Wait your turn. We got a show going.
my dad goes, so why do you think that there are fences around cemeteries? I was
What'd
like,
you say? What'd you say?
I don't know. I was like, maybe to keep grave robbers out. Who the fuck is telling jokes here, bitch?
Yeah, no, hold on. I got a better one. Hold
Wait,
on.
I want to hear the joke.
Wait,
No,
he's
let
not
him finish
done.
his joke.
Hey,
Let him finish his joke.
Alright, go ahead.
Finish the joke.
Alright.
Joke.
Okay, I'll finish the joke. Someone already said it, I'll finish it. So my dad was like, no, that's not why they have fences. They put the fences up because people are dying to get in.
Ah.
That's a knee slap, bro. That was good.
Alright, so...
What are you doing?
Fuck, I gotta think of it. Hold up.
You guys want to hear a joke about zebras while
Yeah.
he figures this thing out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, yo, I got it.
I like zebras.
Wait, he's got his thing.
Alright,
Wait, come on. Now the suspense is killing me. What about the zebras?
So two guys walk into a bar. Bartender says, yo, what can I get for you? They look to each other and they're like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let's get a cold one. And then they go to the morgue. Turns out they're necrophiles.
Then the zebras?
They're getting a cold one.
He just walked out the room.
Wait, he just left.
He's gone. What's wrong with McCree? Go,
Alright.
go, zebras.
Okay, so there's this
I'm
zebra.
about to give you
alright?
some Lucky Charms.
The zebra grows up, okay, and he's always wondered, you know, am I white with black stripes or black with white stripes? And he's like, you know what? I'll just ask God whenever I die, right? So the zebra dies, okay, and he goes to heaven because he was a good zebra. And he goes up and he asks God, so God, am I black with white stripes or white with black stripes? And God goes, my son, you are what you are. And then that's it. And then the zebra's like, I'm so confused. I don't know what the answer was. So he goes up to Michael the angel and is like, listen, Michael, I asked God this question, and he gave me this answer, and I don't know what it meant. And Michael goes, obviously, you're white with black stripes.
Hey,
And he's like,
watch it. I'm trying to.
how do you figure that?
a joke right
And he's like, well,
I'll get the rate on you.
if you were black with white stripes, you would have said, you is what you is.
Uh,
Oh, because he's white with stripes.
You got this, Mr. Leprechaun.
I'm nervous. Alright, okay, how's it going, everybody? Look, we got a pretty girl in here. So I came into this virtual reality place that everybody's trying to find traps. Hold on, hello? Hello?
Oh, sorry, wait.
Hello? What's your name, pretty girl?
let's go with Blarg.
Borge. I met Borge a couple days ago. We were at the bar. She was really cool. Then Slenderman came, told us a really funny joke. I'm gonna tell you guys this joke, but you can't tell it to anybody else. All right, Slenderman, you're gonna come tell the joke. You ready, Slenderman?
Okay, I'm ready.
Tell the one about the zebras.
Did you hear Walmart is giving away dead batteries for the holidays?
No.
Why?
I just read it. I'm sorry.
Boo. Boo.
Alright, here's the joke for you. A man walks into a zoo. The only animal in the entire zoo is a dog. It's a shih tzu.
Tell us the one about the zebra.
Have you heard the one about Napoleon?
No.
Where does Napoleon hide his armies?
Where?
The counter's fucking with that.
In his sleeveys.
Is what? Oh, damn it.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
7, 8, 9.
Alright,
7
were you here
was a
for the zebra
registered
joke?
6 offender.
Off guard.
I won't tell the zebra joke
What is
just
Harry
yet.
Potter's favorite method of getting down?
What?
What's his favorite method of getting downhill?
What?
Walking. JK, rolling.
Zebra joke.
Good one.
Alright, it's kind of a long joke, so you're gonna have to bear with me on this one, alright? But it's really good. The ending is worth it, okay?
Tell the one
You know what else is long and slender?
Oh god, no.
Alright, so here's the joke, okay? There's a box of cereal, and in this box of cereal, there's a Cheerio, and the Cheerio is at the bottom of the box. He doesn't like it at the bottom of the box, because he's, you know, being crushed by thousands of other Cheerios. So this Cheerio decides to himself, he's gonna climb up the box. So, he goes for a nice dinner that night, and he goes up to the dinner line, because they have like food lines and stuff where they go up and get food. The Cheerios do. So the Cheerio goes to the dinner line and he sees they've got steaks, and he thinks to himself, man, a real hearty meal is what I need right now, but I don't think I can stomach steak. So he goes to the next dinner plate. It's not steak, it's chicken. He's like, chicken sounds good, but it doesn't sound like it's gonna be enough for me right now. And then the third entree that they're serving for dinner that night at the bottom level of the Cheerio box is shrimp. And he's like, I could do with some shrimp. So he eats the shrimp and he goes to sleep. And the next morning, he climbs up and he spends a long time climbing, right? And he gets to the second level of the box, right? And there's like 3 levels of living in the Cheerio box. And he was at the bottom. And now he's at the second level. And he's like, oof. Man, what a long day that was. I didn't even get a chance to eat breakfast. Or lunch. So I gotta go get a nice big dinner, right? So he goes to the dinner line. And he sees that the first item on the dinner line is steak. It's a little bit fancier than the steak that he had in the level below. And he's like, wow. Is that a phone? This steak's fancy, okay? So he goes to the next one, 'cause he's like, Salisbury steak seems too fancy for me. And the next item he sees is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hold on, guys, hold on. I did say the joke is gonna be a bit long. Just bear with me, all right?
Come on.
Sorry.
Hey man, how's it going?
Oh.
Okay. So he just
wasting it on time.
Alright. I'll speed the joke up a little bit for you guys. Hold on, it's not gonna be much longer, okay? So he goes to bed that night after eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, alright? And then he climbs up and he gets to the 3rd level, alright? And he gets real hungry after climbing for so long, and then he goes to the food line and he sees that there's a nice fancy steak. He gets the steak this time, alright, and then he goes to the drink line.
Get to the point.
And he really hold on, I'm getting there. He really wants some punch. So he goes into the line to get some punch, and then he realizes there's no punch line.
Specifically for you. You are the joke.
There is no punch
That's an
line.
awful joke.
Joke.
Guys, you want to hear a joke?
Jokes.
Yes.
You want to hear a joke?
Yes.
Jokes.
Women's
My
rights.
sex life.
It starts with an M, ends with marriage, and is a dude's favorite thing.
Marriage.
Oh no.
Miscarriage.
Miscarriage.
Oh.
Miscarriage. What is wrong with this guy?